I am welcome back again, Virgos, to your reading for the week ahead. Thank you for joining me. As we go straight into this reading, let's go to the left-hand side bottom corner. And you can see that looks like you're in a nightmare. Now, that means you're restless at this moment in time. You're struggling away with some things. Maybe it's ideas, choices you're making, but you've got a lot of anxiety, a lot of situation. But to me, I feel like it's time to wake up. Wake up from your nightmare. Don't keep carrying that around with you, because you know anxiety can build up, and pain and anxiety in situations when we may be looking at things too deeply, going too making you anxious because you're overthinking. So take some rest there and don't overthink things. But if I take your attention there to the back card, which is your major card I pulled there, looking up at you. Now that is your Hermit. Now that's not hiding away. The Hermit doesn't do this in the card. He seeks. And this is why I said it's about wake up, see where you need to be guided, and away from your nightmare, your struggle. So he always says that you no longer struggle when the Hermit shows up for you. So you're fighting and you're struggling away, but you're going to find your inner peace and understanding. And sometimes you like to be on your own and you like to do things and journey on your own, but that light is always guiding you. So you're finding your inner peace. And you like to be organised. You like to put your affairs in order. And this is why you could have a little bit of sleepless night, because you're trying to put everything together. And just that he's a very wise man. He's a wise old guy. He's the Hermit. He can mentor, and this is why you could even be coming in and helping someone else who is also struggling along the road. So you can be coming as an advisor, and you can always be seeking that bit of advice and help. So somebody may be seeking it from you. Now you do have young ones around you as well at this moment in time, Virgos, because I can see the King of Wands. Now that is also about you like to follow, follow. Really, you don't like to follow. That's a mistake. You like to lead. You're not followers, you're leaders. The King of Wands always leads the way. But also, again, he's very ambitious, is the King. He's a very ambitious, wants to push forward where work's concerned. And ideas he's got flowing there. But also, sticking to your one there and knowing that you'll struggle through whatever the case may be, but you also won't give in easy. You'll keep on going, and that means even if it means putting a lot of effort in, but putting a lot of ideas out there and choices that you've got, you'll always find that people will follow you. You'll never follow them. So you're a leader in that pack. I see that the Judgment card is there for you now. That means you've rose above situations and not living too much in your past. It's about rising up from past situations. So you've learned from situations that's been very difficult in the past, but eventually you rise above everything, because the Judgment card brings that resurrection. So we've got to bury some things sometimes, but also, even though we say we bury them, they will keep rising up. And that means facing some old memories and just making peace with them. As you do have this, because a little bit of helping hand is there, but boredom in this card is what I see. So we've got some deep thinking to do, but these offerings around upon your cards if you're willing to look. So don't look a gift horse in the face, if you like, so the saying goes. But note that these things on offer if you decide to look. There'll be few problems around family, but you'll carry your family through these times. And although we're working towards completing things with them, the journey is very short before we're successfully away from our problems. So we've got the Death card showing you that. It's the ending of any problems. So only minor there, but you will protect your family through anything, and you'll steer them in the right direction. We have the Death card that's showing you now that we're putting things to bed. Ending of things but beginning of new. Again, the Queen of Pentacles shows up, so she's a queen that puts money into your lap. So significantly lows place money into your lap there, and to be generous with it and sharing. The caring queen is that. So generosity is with you and wealth there. So you again earn to material wealth, earn to value, and shows a good structure there. You do have to reflect and take some time out. Again, just like the Hermit's brought you the peace and understanding. It's about reflecting after hard times and battles that you've had going around and putting things to rest now and being at peace. And that's why the Hermit you've pulled is your major card. He's a very peaceful bringer, wise man. The years after your peace and you've had your time out, other pathways to follow. But again, you've got to safeguard this and you protect yourself, and sometimes you'll hold yourself back. Although I keep saying you're going to rise up, you'll hold yourself back from time to time and struggle along your road. But breaking free, if you can see there's a road ahead of you, if you're prepared to put your foot down there and journey on it, there'll be no beginnings for you, but you seem to be comfortable and trapped yourself in. So it's about breaking free. So get the advice of the Hermit and break free. Now you've got the Strength card there to bring you through to new things. And that's taming things down a little bit as well. Because although it's like the older part, like saying you've gone through a lot, it's about finishing things and completing things, but also having the strength and the courage to go forward. There could be news around property also, or a move, or significantly making a new journey into new property, but significant properties popping up around you there. You will divide and share and have money to divide and share around also. And again, weighing up situations. So you could even be weighing up things to do with new property or things to do with new move or work. But again, you're balancing things, and things will have a way of being shared there. So you could be dividing and shared and weighing stuff up and balancing things around your life also. The Page of Swords brings you contact and news. Also listen out for somebody who's not been in touch with you for a while that will now get back in touch with you. I feel like the communication card is there. Also, again, it's a confident card. So again, you're gaining confidence and structure and being very much in charge of situations. So although you can be overconfident at times, and this is just a warning card to say, look, just we want to be carefree, but we want to be confident, but we want to be also not too confident that we fall flat on our face. So just be aware of things around that you just need to take your time on. You do have a battle arising once again as the 5 comes in, and even though I've got progress, I've also got battles with this. And again, where I see you will be battling through quite a lot of things to sort out here. So you're going to have fresh and new battles, but nothing you won't challenge and nothing you won't get through. But be aware that you don't burden yourself down too much as well. Because even like where the moves are and situations around you can sometimes feel like you're carrying a heavy load upon this road. But it's about looking up and releasing the burdens and laying them to rest, because if you don't unload this burden, it's going to become very, very heavy. So if you're going to battle through as well, it's giving you restless times, it's kind of look where you need to be searching to get rid of the situations you're carrying along your path. The World card will give you significant time to reflect and complete things as well, and journeys that you're going to have to seek out, because I feel like although the World is everything, it's a major card and it changes. It completes things, but it also makes you looking at the tower that sits alongside of it. Is you're completing things, but you're starting anew and you're clearing and sorting things out. So if you've got things to build and things to start, build them on solid foundations. If you don't, your rocks will fall. And this is just saying that you need to clear things and sort things out. So clear your hair somewhere if situations arise. So you might find somebody who will rattle your cage a little bit, and you need to, if it is an argument, you need to clear the air. I see that the King of Pentacles is there. Now that again is material wealth, but again, nobody's give you the wealth here. You've earned your own. And again, it's a nice card to have, because although the King is a very family man, very family orientated, and will be a provider, and will also, if need be, help the ones around him. So you could see that somebody needs a bit of a shake up there, but they'll go to the King for advice and a little bit of help, and seeing that there. So you might be finding you're going to be listening to someone, or you're going to be helping someone, or somewhere thing where you're needing to clear out, but have that little bit of advice. I do see after battles, you won't be defeated. There's the 5 there of swords. Now the 5 of swords means you'll keep looking back, but you're looking back and see what you have defeated and just see how far you've actually come. But sometimes it can be getting things for the cost of it can be an expensive lesson. But this is a battle that it's not done by likely. It's not for novices by a long way. It's about a challenge that you won't walk away, but it's going to give you, is this worth it? So you're going to see that's why your card starts at your very beginning. Is it worth the nightmare? So again, significantly weigh up what you're going to make the moves on. You will put solid and firm foundations in your hand as regarding money, because that's showing you the structure of the Ace of Pentacles, where it's solid and it's in your hand. So you'll gain, your profits will gain there, even though you battle through and won't walk away. You'll find that battling, this card is an ace card, so you could find that you've got unexpected cash and more than you thought you could have, because it can come in the form of a windfall. So just be aware of extra cash or bonus in whatever form it comes. It's solid and in your hand there, so you can celebrate this. So it's giving you a lovely celebration card at the very end. So Virgos, you've got a lot happening around. There's some nice celebrations. Windfall, if it is a windfall, very nice, but again, it doesn't matter, it's still money in your hand. And also the Hermit there to guide you along and withdraw you from any uncertainties you have around you. No fighting or struggling with the Hermit. Is inner peace. So you're going to find, even though you've had battles, you've still got your inner peace with you there. So I'll love and leave you with that, Virgos. I hope you've enjoyed your reading. If you have, like and subscribe for me, or even leave a comment if you feel free to do so. So I'll leave that with you and post you another video in the next coming week. Thank you for listening.